Yes, it's that naughty boy, Ikenna Azuike, and the What's Up Africa team. They've been to Kenya. We'll be showing what they got up to on Wednesday from 17:30 GMT, right here on Focus on Africa. Now, there we are. Now, let's meet one of Nigeria's top media personalities, Toke Makinwa. She's a radio presenter, a television host, a YouTube vlogger, and a best-selling author. She's currently in the UK on a book tour. Thanks a lot for joining us, Toke.
Thank you.
Really good to see
me.
you. Let's talk about your book. Like I said, you know, sold quite a lot last year in Nigeria. It's a very personal story about your very short-lived marriage. 6 months, I think. Why do you think it did so well?
To be honest with you, there's so much more to the book than my marriage. It details my life as it is. It talks about me growing up, my growing years. It talks about me falling in love. It also talks about, the crash of my marriage. And I feel like, you know, that's what everyone was interested in. Maybe that's why I did so well. Because a lot of people have asked me things like, why didn't you write about your career? And I said it was deliberate because, you know, when that happened to me in 2016, I wasn't saying anything at all. I wasn't granting interviews. And in Africa, we're used to sort of like, you know, this culture of silence, seen as strength.
Well, I was just going to come to that because some would say, you're Yoruba from Nigeria, and some would say, you know, in your culture, you know, you resolve matters like this in the family and not air your dirty linen, so to speak, in public.
Well, the linen was already aired even before I even knew about it. I got the memo a bit too late. And, you know, I feel like it's also, that's why the book was reaching. This is not to shame or cast away our culture as Africans and as Nigerians and as a Yoruba girl, but I feel like a lot more needs to be done where we stop the, you know, culture of shaming people to silence. You know, certain things happen. For me, it might be a crashed marriage. For someone, it might be, you know, a sick child. For some people, it might be the loss of a loved one. And we're told to just keep covering up and just keep covering up and keep covering up. People have died from being silent.
I mean, apart from your book tour here in the UK, you're also talking about branding, especially to ladies. I mean, we'll talk about that in detail in a bit, but was this book a way of branding yourself and gaining some sort of, you know, fame?
My faith has been a huge part of my life, and the book, I call it God's project because I feel like God has been with me at every step of the way, and I didn't know I was going to write a book. You know, it wasn't planned. It was one of those things that, you know, in my quiet moments and in trying to find myself, a lot of people said, she's so strong. I got tired of hearing that because I wasn't always strong. And I felt like I've been given this huge platform with loads of following across each, you know, social media platform. And I'll be doing them a disservice if I keep carrying up the charade of, you know, I got through these just by looking pretty and just going to work. So it was important for me to share my life that way so that people who might find themselves in such situations might, you know, find a ray of hope.
So you're trying to inspire people. I mean, so is this the only book of its sort, or do you have others that you want to write?
Yes, it's the first of many. I mean, that's why it's an open-titled book. It's called On Becoming, and it's open-titled because, you know, the next book might be on becoming a media mogul, on becoming, you know, a business entrepreneur, on becoming a wife. I see where you're going with that.
Let's talk about branding now. I mean, you're pretty big on branding. Very, very quickly, why is it so important to you?
Because I feel like your image is everything. I feel like, you know, it's high time we begin to tell our stories as Africans, or else the world will tell it for us. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have this funny perception of, you know...
Okay, I've got to stop you now. I know you could go on, but we're running out of time. Toke Makinwa, thanks a lot for coming on Focus in Africa. And that's it here on Focus in Africa. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Sorry.